French President Emmanuel Macron is being pressured by Brussels and other EU leaders to make a humiliating compromise on fisheries, with both sides of negotiators seeing Mr. Macron as the elephant in the room. Emmanuel Macron is being pressured to give way to the UK on fisheries, in what would be a humiliating climb-down for the French president. Thomas Keilinger, former London correspondent for Germany's Die Welt, said that Mr. Macron had become the elephant in the room. It is understood that Mr. Macron's refusal to back down on his fishing demands is one of the biggest obstacles to a Brexit deal. Mr. Keilinger explained, the relations are coming to a crunch. The fact they are going to talk means there is hope in the air. When you look at the outstanding issues, it is the level playing field, state aid and fisheries. Fisheries in terms of GDP is a very small matter indeed for the economies of both the EU and UK. He continued, but there is an exception, President Emmanuel Macron of France. He is the elephant in the room. He is looking at his re-election in 2022. He doesn't want to stand in front of his people and say I sold out the fisheries rights of French fishermen, so there has to be a compromise. That is the key issue they have to solve. Boris Johnson's demands for British fisheries received a huge boost this week after Angela Merkel appeared to back him. On Friday, Ms. Merkel described the fisheries deal struck by Britain with Norway this week as a constructive indicator for Brexit. British officials have long argued that Norway, which conducts annual negotiations with the EU on fishing quotas, should be the model for a post-Brexit deal. Buoyed by the German Chancellor's support, Mr. Johnson is expected to demand that the increasingly isolated French President, Emmanuel Macron, caves into UK demands on fishing. Britain offered a new fishing proposal this week, a 3-year transition period that ensures both sides can get used to the new quotas. The future of UK fisheries have been a hotly debated point of contention in the Brexit negotiations between the United Kingdom and the European Union. Paul Lines, the chairman of the Lowestoft Fishing Alliance, told Unlocked this week that Brexit is an opportunity for fisheries to get a £6.5 billion boost after years of demise.